Hi, it's Jasper Greig here. We're here in Spitalfields today, about to interview my lifelong friends, Gilbert and George. How are you all?
Very well.
Well, we are here in 12 Fournier Street in Studio 1.
Studio 1, where it all began.
Congratulations on your new pictures. They certainly are anything but biblical.
I think we feel very proud that we were able to tackle that subject that everyone in the world,
Yes.
in every culture, in every society, in every age, has been worried stiff about heaven and hell.
You don't align yourself with any particular religion, but there are
we're
obviously...
anti-religion. In
We're
fact,
anti and fascinated as well.
Yes.
fascinated by anti-religion. I think that was our big political movement in ourselves to discredit religion.
We were brought up to believe that on important occasions you dress properly. So if you were applying for a job, you would put on a suit. If you went to a wedding or a funeral or a christening, you would put on a suit.
We have summer suits, working suits, entertaining suits.
Could we take a look at your new work?
What an extremely good idea.
Yes. Could you explain what is the premise behind Paradisical? Is it your vision of what paradise on earth as it is in heaven is?
I think it's just our understanding of how people see, think, feel, hope and dread about that subject all over the world.
And the idea was that we are all the same. That's quite interesting.
We're also excited that we're showing them in November in Los Angeles, which is of course the City of Angels.
Yes.
We're taking the Paradisical pictures to the City of Angels.
I know you're interested in politics. What do you currently think of Boris Johnson, Brexit?
We like Boris Johnson because in some way he's a fan of us, and that's more than good enough.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. I like him.
Yeah.
He's brilliant. The world is not Europe. It is not Europe at all.
Yeah.
Everything will change. Everything. Europe is in old-fashioned, stuck in the past. Totally.
Yeah.
In 1973, we bought this house. We were the first one to restore an 18th century house back to a normal house. And it took us 8 years to do it. And then we had it all clean and empty, and everybody said, oh, so beautiful. And we didn't like that. So we started to collect.
I think we only moved into the house because it was the least expensive part of London. It was £16 a month for any floor of any building in this street.
So this is your kitchen, and we're surrounded by all of the things you collect. And what goes on in here?
The kitchen is very simple for us because we don't believe in spending time that we don't need. So we don't have to do any shopping, we don't have to plan meals, we don't have to make meals. We just have an electric kettle for making instant coffee. We want to have an empty brain in which to create.
7 o'clock in the morning, we go to the cafe to have breakfast. 11 o'clock, we go to lunch. And 7 o'clock in the evening, we leave the house for dinner.
We don't want to be weird because all of the artists think they're weird. And we don't want to be normal because everybody's normal. So we felt it's better to be weird and normal at the same time.
What happens in this room, as you say, the office?
Just in the old days, we had a single telephone here.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to be known, we wanted to be successful, we wanted to be famous artists. We were completely unknown. And so we thought if we have a telephone, and we'll be in the London telephone directory, Gilbert and George, 12 Fournier Street, with a phone number. So the world will all be able to contact us. Nobody ever telephoned.
We put the address and the telephone number in all our artworks for 10 years.
Yes.
Again, nobody called, ever. Yeah. We don't feel success is for us. We feel success is when the viewer is successful in being able to be affected by the exhibition. We only do it because we want to win and be loved.
Yes.
We're still waiting to win and still waiting to be loved.